How you guys doing? This is Quality here, bringing with you a new hero from Heroes of the Storm on the PTR, and we'll be looking at Whitemane, which is a disciplined priest from the Scarlet Crusade. And for those of you familiar with Warcraft, disciplined priest is a talent for the priest class that heals based on damage that they deal. Holy crap! Look at the skin. Look at the artwork. Looks like we're getting new skins. I'm guessing this is Blaze. This has to be Genji, and this has to be Nova, I'm guessing. Or Ana. It could be Ana too. Yeah, it could be Ana. Probably. It looks like new skins for some heroes. We'll probably see a development video later this week. While Whitemane is on the PTR, probably this week we'll see a development video before these skins and Whitemane comes to the live servers next week. Well, but I love the artwork. Look at the red and black. It looks really nice. That explains. Oh, that's where the V comes in. I think those are Spectra skins from StarCraft. Yeah, that makes sense. Spectra skins. High Inquisitor, Whitemane. Let's take a look and see how she is. That's a big staff. Look at that. Range support, medium difficulty. Let's see. Her trait is Zeal. Whitemane's healing abilities apply Zeal for 8 seconds. Allies with Zeal are healed for 100% of the damage Whitemane deals to heroes. Similar to Ariel, where her damage makes energy, and she puts a hope on somebody, so that way the damage they make gives her energy so she can heal. But in this case, all her healing, but her healing abilities apply Zeal for 8 seconds. So all her abilities give Zeal, and anyone with Zeal, they're healed for 100% for the damage she makes. That's how disciplined priests play. They heal somebody just based on the damage that they do. So this obviously it has to be an aggressive healer. It can't be just someone who sits in the back line and burns mana healing people. It has to be someone who is giving heals to making targets for their allies and then start doing damage to heal them. Let's see the abilities. Desperate Plea, 30 mana, heal an ally hero for 145, and gain Desperation for 4 seconds. Desperation increases Desperate Plea's mana cost by 60 and stacks up to 3 times. So this is something to keep in mind. Hey. It's a no cooldown heal. At the same time, it also increases the mana cost, so you might want to use this carefully. That's why it's called Desperate Plea. W, Inquisition, cooldown 14 seconds. Channel on an enemy hero for up to 3 seconds, dealing 53 damage every half second and slowing them for 30%. That's pretty cool. It's similar to the Shadow Priest. Searing Lash, 5-second cooldown. After half a second, smite enemies in a straight line for 82 damage. If the first strike hits an enemy hero, a second strike will occur after a short delay. This and this have short cooldowns. This is a damage that will stack with the Zeal to heal, as well as this has like no cooldown. But this heal could stack and become very expensive. While this thing is a really good damage, but it's a super high cooldown though. So I think you're gonna be doing a lot of basic attacks because this heal is for an emergency. Because as long as someone's targeted with Zeal, just do this and your basic attack, especially this, Searing Lash. There's going to be a lot of Searing Lashes. I wonder if this is the only thing that costs her mana? Because if this is the only thing that costs her mana, then this is where all your mana pool is going to go to after the Zeal. Then her heroic Scarlet Ages, 60-second cooldown. Bolster the spirits of nearby enemy heroes, healing them for 250 and granting them 40 armor for 4 seconds. That's pretty cool. You get a heal and some armor. That's good against a lot of physical attack ADCs. Divine Reckoning, 100 seconds. After 1 second, consecrate an area for 4 seconds, dealing 50 damage every half second to enemies inside. I think that's supposed to be like the Holy Fire. See what kind of skin she has. So we got the Rhaegar, Scarlet Red. For those of you who are not familiar with World of Warcraft, the Scarlet Monastery is like three or four branch dungeons that you fight as you level up from like your late 20s to early 40s. One of my favorite dungeons. She's one of the bosses that you fight, as well as there's like some paladins, there's warriors, there's hunters. They're there. But long story short, Scarlet Monastery, it's a branch of humans that want to fight the undead. A branch of them become the undead because of a dreadlord named Balnazar, and one thing leads to another, and now they're the enemy to everybody. So moving along, we got the blue one. The blue one looks pretty cool. We got the... Ooh, this one looks cool. Looks like a deadlier Scarlet Monastery. We got the white one. It's a similar color to what Li Ming has. And we got this white one, which looks pretty cool. And they made Celestial Empress Whitemane. So it looks similar to the Star Warrior that Li Ming has. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like it's similar to Star Warrior. Same colors. Oh look, she has rainbow on her hair right there. Right there, rainbow on her hair. That looks pretty cool. Did the other one have that? No, the other one did not have it. This one has rainbow on her hair. Looks pretty cool. And this one is more scarlety, more red and purple. So, nice colors. It's not bad. We saw the abilities right here. Alright, let's take a look at the traits really fast. Martyrdom. Okay, I'm going to butcher that word. Each stack of desperation increases desperation please healing by 30%. That's cool. So along with the cost of the mana, it's going to increase the heal, so that's going to be helpful. If that's your only mana burn, then this would help, especially if you're building support. Clemency. Activate to cast Inquisition on an allied hero. Healing of road to 371 over 3 seconds while channeling. Passive. Reduces Inquisition cooldown by 3 seconds. Hey, excuse me. Inquisition. Oh yeah, it's the W. So you could cast this on a hero now. And it reduces the cooldown by 3 seconds. That's going to be helpful because it has a 14-second cooldown. So now you could damage someone or you could heal someone. Righteous Flame. Searing Lash deals 50% more damage to enemies who are stunned, rooted, silenced, or slowed. That's pretty good, or especially early game when you are teamed up with like a Muradin or a Deckard Cain that's rooting and stunning people. Pity the Frail. Allies below 50% receive 25% more healing from Zeal. That's not bad, especially if you have more squishy allies. Like if you have at least 2 warriors, it's not that big of a deal. If you had 2 warriors, I'd probably go with this one. Actually, if you had 2 warriors, I would go with this one. Just because you'll be doing some more damage and using Righteous Flame like crazy, so you can deal more damage to them if they're stunned, rooted, or silenced, or slowed. Actually, this works out well because if you do your W, then you can do your Righteous Flame, since you already slow them down. Other than that, they're all pretty good. I would get this last. This is like my least favorite. I would go with the Desperate Plea, Righteous Flame, or the Pity the Frail for the for the ADCs. Level 4, Unwavering Faith. Reduce Desperate Please mana cost by 30. That's good. Desperate Please mana cost by 30. Okay, it was 30 mana, yes. Okay, so at least your first one's free. We're free. Reduce Desperate Please mana cost by 30. Upon reaching 3 stacks of Desperation, gain 250 shield for 5 seconds. It's not bad, a little armor for yourself. High Inquisitor. Casting Inquisition instantly removes all stacks of Desperation and restores 60 mana per stack removed. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do 3 stacks of these of your Desperate Plea, then use your W to do damage, and you recover some mana and remove the stacks. Indulgence. Searing Lash's first strike restores 10 mana per enemy hero hit, and its second strike restores 30 mana per hero hit. So either you get a shield or get some mana. They're all pretty good, but it depends on your situation. If you fight a lot of ADCs, the shield would help out a lot. If you need protection. If you're burning mana like crazy, then either go with this one if you're stacking it with either this one or go with Indulgence if you're stacking it with this one. So I could see a DPS build going on here. Level 7, Zelia's Spear. Upon reaching 2 stacks of Desperation, Whitemane gains Zeal. So she has her own Zeal on herself after the 2 stacks, so that way when she's dealing damage, she can heal herself. That's not bad. Active abilities. Fanatical Power, cooldown 30 seconds. Activate to gain 50% spell power and lose 25 armor for 5 seconds. Okay, so you want to be more aggressive, so you get some spell power, so that way you could tie it in with your Searing Lash. Intercession, 60 seconds. Cooldown. Activate to make an ally unstoppable for 1 second. Gain 1 stack of Desperation. Okay, that's not bad. This stack of Desperation would tie in well if you were going for Unwavering Faith. Level 10, we got our ults right here. Level 13, Self-Righteous. Casting Desperate Plea on an ally heals Whitemane for 125. Does not grant Zeal. That's like a self-heal. That's like a self-heal while there's That's like a self-heal while there's no Zeal on anyone, so that's not bad. Harsh Discipline, hitting a hero with Searing Lash while they are being targeted by Inquisition roots them for 1.5 seconds. That's pretty good. I could already see a good Searing Lash build right here. Guiding Light. Whenever Zeal is applied to allies other than Whitemane, it grants them 20% movement speed for 2 seconds. Whenever Zeal is applied to allies other than Whitemane grants. That's good. I would go with this one. Either this for DPS or this for support. Not this one. I would go with this one. Level 16. Radiance. Upon reaching 3 stacks of Desperation, all allies with Zeal are healed for 200. Well, that's pretty good. Like, you could stack this with this one and this one and this one, so you could heal like crazy with Desperation. Shared Punishment. Upon casting Inquisition, can chain to an additional enemy hero near its target, dealing 35 damage every half second. That's pretty cool, especially since it already slows them down, so you could do this. Lashing Out. Searing Lash's second strike deals 25% more damage and reduce Searing Lash's cooldown to 1 second if it hits a hero. This one's pretty good too. So already I can see a DPS build with Searing Lash, and I could see like a healing build with both Q and W. Level 20. Alright, this one's for the Scarlet Aegis that heals them and grants them armor. Scarlet Crusade. Scarlet Aegis heals for 50% more and makes affected allies unstoppable for 1 second. Okay, that's pretty good, especially if you want the unstoppable part. And then for the Divine Reckoning, which consecrates an area and do damage. Judgment Day. Divine Reckoning deals 50% more damage and pulls enemies to its center the first time it hits them. Well, that's pretty good. It's similar to Maev's ult, where it seals them in a cage. Hey, excuse me. Where it seals them in a cage. Subjugation. Inquisition reduces all damage to target deals by 75%. Well, that's pretty good. That's if you want to get aggressive with the W. An active Purge the Wicked, 40-second cooldown. Activate to blast an enemy hero with Holy Fire, reducing their armor by 25 and dealing 300 damage over 4 seconds. So once again, if you want to get aggressive while the Zeal is on them and you want to do damage, this would help out a lot, especially if you want to lower armor. So far I see like you could do like a really strong healing build, tie it in with your Desperation, your W, or we go Righteous Flame. So it's going to try both, along with trying out both these ults too. So let's give it a shot. See how she is. Wait a minute, that's not Blaze. These are claws. That's gotta be Stukov. That's Stukov right there. That's Stukov, that's Ana, and that's Genji. They made Spectra skins for them. Okay, now I see. I thought this was Blaze for a second because I saw this hulking armor. I thought this was a helmet, but I'm starting to see it again. These are claws. So that means the head's over there.
Make certain this is worth my effort, if I must.
Well, this is a little laggy. See if I could quickly do something to maybe fix it. I'll try the DPS build. I want to see how the Searing Lash goes. Let me see. So there's Searing Lash. Oh, there's a 5-second cooldown. For a second I thought I didn't have a cooldown. There's the W, then there's the Q. So the Q doesn't have a cooldown. There's Desperation. Okay, that's the Desperation, so it's timed. It doesn't stay with you all the time. It doesn't stack. And it starts off at 30, so there's 265, 235, yeah. So the Desperation would stack only a little bit. And here's the Zeal. Okay, so the Zeal is after I cast an ability, so I have to cast a Desperate Plea, because I can't use Searing Flame on him, and he doesn't get Zeal. I have to do Desperation. There it is. So I cast Desperate Plea on him, and then the Zeal will stay on him. So even though my Desperate Plea is over, the Zeal stays on him, and I'm healing Malfurion every time I'm doing basic attacks. But to keep the Zeal up, I need to keep using Desperate Plea on him, and then use damage abilities, and that will heal him. Okay, so Desperate Plea goes on me, and look. Wait, it's not by basic attacks? Yeah, it's by basic attacks. So basic attacks can heal me. Oh, this is gonna get expensive. So every Zeal is gonna be cast based on the Desperate Plea, or if you want to use Inquisition, if you want to target the hero. Let's try. I'm gonna go Righteous Flame on this one.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
We'll try Scarlet Aegis first. So first I will do Desperate Plea on him, then I'll do Searing Flame. Using the W, that slows him down. There we go. Searing Flame, so that heals people even further. Really gotta keep in mind with the mana, because I gotta use an ability that costs me mana already just to give Zeal to someone. Then while the Zeal is staying with them, because it's not permanent like Auriel's Hope. While it stays with them, then I could start doing damage, whether it's basic attacks or Searing Lash. There it is. The ability, and it gives everyone's Zeal.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Try Purge the Wicked. I'm gonna try Purge the Wicked. I think I see. I think I'm the damage build is gonna be a little pricey just because there's not that much heals to do. I wonder if the zeal counts if I deal damage to structures. I want to try it. So let's look at myself. I zeal. Deals damage to heroes. No, it's not to structures, not to minions. It's only to heroes, which is only good for team fights. You can't really lane with this or hit minions to stack it up. So I'm gonna stack myself, hit him with Searing Flame, and boom. And I also hit him with the Purge the Wicked, so I got more heals. And I'm healing us because I'm doing more damage. I'll heal myself while doing Searing Flame because I'm doing damage to only the heroes. Yeah, I would not recommend a DPS build so far. Like, I thought this would work out, but you gotta keep that zeal up at all costs, so let's try again.
Choose a talent.
Stick increases the heal. I'm gonna try building on the plea. The first one's free, and I gain a shield.
Choose a talent.
Upon 2, gain zeal, or yeah, let's gain zeal. We'll try Divine Reckoning
Choose a
too.
talent.
Let's see how that goes first. There's the circle. Oh, it's a skill shot. Oh, it doesn't last that long. There we go. At least it costs less mana because the first one's free. While I'm still damaging the hero. And with my W, I restored some mana, and I kept the zeal up as well.
Choose a talent.
Well, I heals Whitemane for 285. That would help out a lot.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Try the other Judgment. It is all about the Q, just to make it cheaper. Stack on it. Give a seal. Luckily, it refreshes the stacks and zeal once I cast it on someone. So it refreshes on me, then refreshing my stack. Give it again. With all that, then I will use my W to recover some mana. And I pull everyone to the center and burn them alive. Let's check a few numbers, see how long these heals would really last.
Fort shattered.
Come, bear witness.
So I heal this one. And I heal myself. I start doing heals with basic attacks. And I start doing it with my W. keep that stack up. I would tie in attack speed with her just because you're gonna be using a lot of mana, and even your basic attacks alone will help heal people. Because if you miss like the Searing Flame, the second one won't even strike just because you miss a hero, and this has a long cooldown. So try to give that to him, then I'm doing this, and as soon as I move, it could be interrupted. I have to channel it, and it's only for a certain range. So I would say medium. It's a little bit of a challenge, this hero. I would say, but she is pretty interesting compared to other heroes. I mean, you have to at least keep basic attacks up. You got to keep your Q up on everybody. Hit the first one. Start doing damage. Even your ult can help do damage too. I'll put all the pleas on him just because the plea itself would also heal me too.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Let's see how she is against mercs. And the Searing Lash only applies to heroes, does not apply to minions. Neither does the W. Inquisition only applies to it only applies to the heroes, does not apply to minions. Alright, this is gonna take forever. So she could get mercs just because she's ranged. At the same time, it's not the best.
Your killing spree has ended.
Okay, she's down on the floor.
I am the light's retribution.
Well, I think I've seen enough. I would consider a little higher than medium. I mean, it requires some skill and some basic attack damage to really be focusing on this hero, doing damage, and to keep the heals up. But that's Whitemane. Let's see what her taunt is and stuff like that.
Come and take your punishment. Light condemn. Your apostasy ends here.
Yeah, sounds like Scarlet Monastery kind of thing. It's kind of like the Spanish Inquisition. Think that there's a higher ruling. Any sin or any of the wicked should be banned and punished. Well, that is Whitemane, everybody. So, thanks for watching. I apologize for the lag. If you like what you see here, just give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. This is Qualsy here, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you. Bye.